Hello gamers, welcome back to the Armbar Arcade, and welcome to a new era here in the arcade. You may have noticed we've got some new graphics. Yeah, we're all excited. We're here, we've had a little spring clean, we've got some new graphics for you, nice sort of makeover for you, and we're going to start off strong here. Maybe we've been a bit too negative in the past, a bit too focused on beatdowns. We're going to start off with a good game here today, and Nate, what have you got for us? It's a Ridge Racer game, am I right? That's a good game.
A good game.
Yeah. Why are you looking at me like that? This is a Ridge Racer game. They're good games, right?
Oh, I didn't get the memo. It's supposed to be a good game. Oh.
Are you telling me this is a bad Ridge Racer game?
It's not good.
Oh God!
Oh, it's gritty.
Oh, here we go.
It's like a horror film.
Yeah, is this actually like Spider-Man Gone Psycho? It's like Dark Spider-Man we're entering now.
I'm expecting him to swing in through this city.
Swinging with a massive knife.
This is Shutter Bay.
Shutter Bay.
Grand, magnificent, cold.
Cold.
It's a city of many faces. From the great highways that cast their shadows on the streets below, to the quiet outskirts.
I'm sorry, is this actually like a superhero game? Is this actually like a Batman game or something?
I think it might be.
In the darkness in the city.
One of the three things they said about it was cold. I mean, if that's the best you can say about your city.
So all we've had oh no, finally we've got some cars.
A Mirror's Edge going on in the background.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this whole cutscene so far is, this city is scum and darkness, we're here to destroy the city. I'm like, is this a mercenaries game? Or fucking...
It was on course to be.
I don't know, like a Red Faction game or something. Oh no, now we remember we have to have cars. And this has now become Burnout. This
well,
is...
sort of. But you're not destroying other cars, you're destroying the city?
You're just randomly destroying... Fuck that oil tanker in particular. He cut me up on the motorway, he had it coming to him. I'm sorry, is this not like some sort of Marvel superhero? This is like Suicide Squad with cars. Fast and Furious goes dark.
Dominating districts. Not
so now it's Need for Speed Carbon.
Yeah. Why is every game about dominating districts? Just say we've got a few levels that you have to do the same thing in every single one of. Who are you?
Remember my name, Karashindo.
What?
I've forgotten it already.
Who? What did she even say?
Remember my name. I've forgotten it already.
Yeah. Well, that was something.
That's not a good... I tell you what, if you loaded this game up thinking it was a Ridge Racer game, I would be looking at the disc right now, being like, "What? How comes
give me the wrong disc?
How comes I've been sold like Burnout Dark Edition meets Mirror's Edge? Like, what the? That has got to be one of the most unintuitive intro cutscenes ever."
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Still,
I don't even know if I'm playing a racing game.
Intro.
I don't even know if I'm playing a racing game now. So, I think the only way to find out what kind of game this is to press start. Should we do that? Once the cutscene tries to play again. I have no desire to watch that again, thank you. So here we go. On the main menu for this racing game, we have the option to dominate Shutter Bay, dominate the world, create my cities, or view progress.
I mean, that's not a lot of modes. Just taking it...
So we've either got destroy a city, destroy the world, play The Sims, or watch progress wrestling.
I see what you've
None
done
of those are racing. Is this game ashamed to be a racing game or something? Like, what is the deal with this, Nate? Explain it to me.
I mean, taking this at face value, right? You think about racing games on the PS2, you might have had 2-player, you might have had some sort of track thing or something else about the game. This is literally story mode, online mode, a little bit of created stuff, and just look at my statistics. Who wants to see their statistics in a game?
And let's also point out, because this is a modern game, let's go play the online multiplayer, shall we? Oh. And the servers have been shut down as well, so there you go. There is no multiplayer for this game anymore, so fuck split screen. You know, something that's normally fun in arcade racing games. And,
should we dominate Shutter Bay? If we have to?
I guess so. I mean, this game, it almost feels like this game doesn't want the Ridge Racer title on it. I mean, what the hell is going on with this game?
I don't know. I mean, even here, look, like, obviously, yeah, you've got to dominate the districts, but
at this point, it's starting to look
a massive city.
Yeah, it's starting to look a bit more like Burnout. Like, this is giving me kind of Burnout Paradise vibes.
Yeah, I would agree.
Is that where the Burnout similarities
Burnout
end?
Paradise, Need for Speed Carbon, a little bit of everything. But where's Ridge Racer? Ridge
Yeah, I was going to
Racer's
say,
sunny.
none of it is giving me Ridge Racer vibes. You know, the super fast, cool, bright coloured cities, arcade racing, the nice sort of storylines with the racing teams.
Drifting.
Yeah, drifting around, all that kind of fun.
We can only do city limits, so...
Okay, well, let's try that. Let's try drifting
city
or
limits.
dominating.
The Unbounded, Domination... Oh, yeah, and in case you didn't hear in the intro, the group that's supposed to be taking the city back is called the Unbounded.
Oh, hence the funny subtitle, yeah.
They were called the Ascendants in whatever the fuck we played
Really?
last Beatdown.
For God's sake, like, come on.
They've always got this group that's like, the something.
Honestly, yeah, what is it with like, arcade racing games we've played recently with, like, mysterious shadowy figures trying to destroy the city by driving cars really fast around them? Like, if you wanted to destroy a city, there's explosives. I mean, seriously, you could just...
We're not recommending that.
Well, no, obviously, we're not advocating terrorism, but this seems to sort of be going the long way round, really.
What cars have we got? We've got the Wolfside GT, which is clearly some sort
A Camaro.
Yep. We've got the Hang Around, which is clearly... I'm only looking
Ferrari.
for that. Yeah. I mean, we haven't even unlocked these, but right, that's that then.
So you start the game with one car.
One race, one district, one car, one fall.
One fall. Worth noting, by the way, we've got healthy for this one. We've got water. Because no matter how bad a game is, it's not going to drive us to drinking.
It's a new era, so we're going to crack out the waters.
Worth pointing out, we do have a fridge of beer, though, in case things get very desperate.
And some whiskey, just in case it's like Sonic 06 levels.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we've been to the depths. We know how dark beatdowns can go.
Right, here we go.
And away we go in a Burnout game.
It's quite slow. There's no sense of speed.
Yeah, are you actually accelerating right now or sort of slowly
We're
gathering
apparently
speed?
going 100 miles an hour here.
175 kilometres an hour.
I would
which is-
dispute that.
Yeah, the random parts of the UI are like hanging around on parts of the environment. Which,
Oh look, now it's blur. There's
yeah, that's weird. Like that kind of looks cool, but it's very dark and very sort of grey brown. Guess what? It's another modern game that fell to the grey brown disease.
they're all falling, aren't they?
Look, brown, grey, everything's grey and brown, everything's gritty, everything's dark, and
Take down.
There we go. Let's.
I tried.
Wow, so that's a good start for this game that clearly does not want to totally be Burnout. You've just tried to do a Burnout takedown and it's just failed.
It's just gone, no, you're not allowed to do that.
No, we're not ripping off Burnout. What are you on about?
Press B to drift and gain power. Right, here we go. Destroy. Well, excuse me for trying to destroy something. I'll press A to destroy it. Right, okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
I mean,
Oh, that's the dumbest shit. Oh, come on.
sorry I didn't read it.
So hang on. It's like, destroy this thing. Okay, I'm going really fast in a car. Why don't I just drive into it? No, you have to press a button at the same time. What? Oh, come on. And you're still in 10th. I mean, I don't know what else to say. This is a Burnout game. But
Whee!
more surprisingly, it does also have some elements of flat out.
There we go.
Oh,
It's Burnout. It's real Burnout.
No, but it's not a
Frag.
takedown, though. It's a frag.
Oh.
Because apparently the game was like, no, this is totally Call of Duty. It's not Burnout. So, this is worth pointing out, by the way. This
Oh, the
game
drifting's horrible. Sorry.
was worth pointing that out as well. But also worth pointing out, this game was actually developed by Bugbear Entertainment, of all people, who were famous for developing the first two Flatout games.
They were
and
good.
Wreckfest. As in, this is a game developer used to making really good car combat games. So then Namco decided they should make a Ridge Racer game and try and make it a sort of Burnout, Flatout, split stroke second velocity hybrid. Do you remember that game?
I mean, that's a long
Which is the one where you had to take out cars by not actually hitting them but knocking over buildings. Which sort of just felt like you were just adding a middleman unnecessarily to things.
Final lap.
Also, for a car combat game, this has been kind of a boring race.
It's been incredible. It's
The only entertaining part was you being like, destroy that building. Okay, I'm going to drive into it. Do. No, you've got to also press a button as well. Did we not tell you?
And the thing is, you can only destroy specific things, it looks like.
Oh my
there we
what
go.
the? Those walls just sort of powderized on impact. Oh, and I guess, the cars have the sort of, what is that boost? That sort of, that's weird. Oh, go on, drag race to the line, Can you take him down? Do a takedown. Oh, no, okay.
That's about as interesting as it gets. Is it rubber banding so that we win? I think it's
Wow.
rubber banded so we win the
Oh
race.
my god, look at this. Right, 8, 7. That guy. Okay, final lap.
He was 2 seconds ahead a minute ago. What's going on?
Right, here we go. Last checkpoint, it said you were 7 seconds behind. And you got 350 metres to go to the finish. There he is. Oh, it's rubber banding hard. Look at it. Look at it. It's like, come on,
It so wanted us to win that. And I was just like, no, I'll come second, it's fine.
That's some bad rubber banding right there. Rubber banding is one of those things. It's like bad refereeing in football. If you notice it, it's bad.
Yeah.
If you notice rubber banding, it's bad. And that was bad.
2 stars.
The Unbounded. So you got some frags, some low collateral damage. Targets. I only saw 1 target in the entire race, so where the other 3 were, I don't know.
Dunno, well, that.
Yeah, fresh meat, okay.
There's a rank system because it wants to be Call of Duty at the same time as being Burnout.
Yeah, with the whole frags thing as well. Like, this is... God
Why
damn.
did you need to do this to Ridge Racer? Like, I know the 7 Ridge Racer games were pretty homogenous, I'll give you that, but...
Lower
it
East
was good
Side,
like that.
nice.
That's how we liked it.
Yeah. Well, we unlocked Lower East Side, so we can go and drive around some more grey-brown industrial city streets, I guess.
Do you want to get low? Get low to the
get
window.
low. What this game is throwing out the window.
On the wall.
On the
Throw it at the wall as well.
Right.
Shindo Racing. We've got to find out what Shindo Racing is.
3 laps, 7 Shindo opponents, the fastest wins. Pure racing with nitro. So this
like
is just a race
Tetsugen
then?
Racing.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
So
Shindo...
Is this one of those things like Need for Speed Pro Street where they were like, oh, the game's about not actual racing anymore, but this is a mode that is actual racing?
But I don't see why we need so many different types of race. Frag attack, domination race, time attack, Shindo, normal race. It's like, just stop confusing
It's one of those
me.
things where it's like, oh, here's what used to be the bread and butter of any Ridge Racer game, an actual race, but now it's Shindo racing. Oh, Shindo with honour, brother, or something. Please don't tell me this is all the cars in the game.
It's all the cars in the game.
This is it?
And they've
Like,
done...
I know in... Time out. I know in Ridge Racer Type 4, you started out with 4 cars, basically. But then you'd go through each mode and unlock a load more. So by the end, you had, like, 320-odd cars or something?
And there was the interesting story with all the teams. This is just like the Unbounded.
Some evil heel stable on the rooftop, so it's Suicide Squadding it up and being all like, oh, we're going to take down the city by
Mirror's Edge, yeah.
narrating menacingly.
And parkour.
And driving fast around corners. At which point, the locals of Dartford High Street on a Friday night are going to bring down the government.
Well,
That's what I've learned about this game. Driving fast and revving your engine a bit and
it's all
driving
leading
dangerously.
up to that, isn't it?
Yep. Theresa May, you're going down thanks to some lads in Peugeot 106s.
Oh, look, it's her name. What was her name?
You should remember her name. She asked you to remember her name.
Oh, she's sort of crouching.
Chinko?
Hang on, she's crouching on like a bit of metal up on a bridge.
Is that how she's bringing down the city? She's taking a dump on people driving on that highway. She's like, I'll just shit on their windscreen. And people are like, oh no, I can't see. She's like, ha
We said
bring down the revolution.
We said bring down the city, not the shitty.
Hey! It's a new era for Armbar Arcade, but the puns haven't got any better.
Puns are still here.
Hey! Right, Shindo power.
Grenade. Just,
Nice.
what is it, an energy drink? Grenade.
Right.
Oh, we've got...
Scratch perverts.
Nice. The Krusty Cuts remix or something?
Wow, okay.
I don't know, man.
Okay, so in this mode, we're not supposed to be taking anyone down, so it is actually like a Ridge Racer game
So
again.
this is just a race.
Sort of.
Shindo Racing is just racing. They
Yeah.
didn't need the word Shindo.
Except you're right that there is... Whoa, my...
Whee! The drifting shit, isn't it? Isn't it really?
No, time out. What just happened?
Boost with A if you need it, but...
No. Right, we need a corner. Right, I'm going to press the brake and drift button again. What the fuck is that?
You're supposed to just accelerate and drift, because that's realistic.
What? Oh, no.
There's damage, though. I mean, it's shit, but there's
The
damage.
number plate is glitching through the rear bumper, I can see that. Can we just point that out?
Give it a boost. See if you can catch up.
Wow.
Whee!
So the normal... Oh, and that's it. Okay,
That's
that's really a lot of boost. So, the normal game, as it stands right now, really doesn't have that much sensation of speed. Well, at least we can smash parked cars out the way, you know, like Burnout Revenge. So the normal game, this kind of doesn't have much sensation of speed at all. And then boost sort of all that happens is
Motion blur.
some speed lines come out the back of your car. There's not even really any motion blur. Just sort of nothing happens. It's like you just sort of go, oh, you're going faster now.
And the rubber banding's got us back to 2 seconds behind.
Wow. The rest of the field are like, wow, how many fucks does this guy not give? Let's just do 30 miles an hour for the rest of the race.
Have we got to wait for him? Because, I mean, we've got places to be.
Yeah. And meanwhile, the drifting, here comes the drifting, and it's not even happened.
What drifting?
I tried tapping the brake, you know how in old games, or even in Burnout games. You know how this game has such a fetish for Burnout. In Burnout, you'd tap the brake and that would drift you and it would be really exciting and you'd get boost.
Like, don't tap the brake though this time. Just press the drift button and it drifts for you. It's the new era for Ridge Racer. Or it does that.
What is that shit? It's like it suddenly becomes the drift mode from Need for Speed Carbon on the fly, but not realising that the drift mode in Need for Speed Carbon had completely different physics to the rest of the game.
And it's almost like they don't want you to drift or like do anything out of the ordinary. Just race and you'll win. Just
drive in a straight line, and you're sitting there like, well, we're in a Ridge Racer game. You drift in Ridge Racer games, right? No, how dare you? What are you doing? What are you doing, sir? We're going to have to ask you to pull over to the side of the road here and explain your actions. I was trying to drift in a Ridge Racer game. No, we're not having that. You do takedowns now in Ridge Racer games. No, I do takedowns in Burnout games. Yes, that's what we mean.
It's a reboot. Which is fitting, except our reboot hopefully will go better than this.
Yeah, hopefully.
He's just crashed.
Oh, look at this twonk.
In 7th. This is why you're in 7th, mate.
Do you know what the physics kind of remind me of as well? And this is definitely not a compliment. Need for Speed Pro Street.
Oh.
You know, do you remember in Need for Speed Pro Street, the cars all felt
Trolley simulator.
very heavy? Yes, they felt like shopping trolleys loaded up full of, like, crates of beer. Because it was all like, oh my god, realistic, oh my god. But it was like, no, and it just felt... And the impact physics.
See, now they're fighting hard. Now that you've caught up with them, it's like, oh yeah. Now we got a jockey for position, but we'll wait for you.
This is almost as bad as the AI in Gran Turismo Sport. What is he? What are you doing, sir?
He's warming up his tyres.
Oh, yeah. This is actually the pace lap. Like, oh, go on, I'm warming tyres up. Is that what you're supposed to do before drifting? Hang on, let me give it a go. That's the only drift I've actually completed, and that was pathetic. I will say, any gameplay function where it feels like you've achieved it by accident. Probably not good.
No.
So when it feels like you've pulled off a drift by accident, probably not good.
Well, if you try and intentionally drift, it just overdrifts, so there's no point, really.
Yeah, and then if you don't drift, you just understeer hard, like Need for Speed Pro Street.
There's no use for the brake either. Like, if you brake, it's just like, oh, you're slowing down too much, that's about it.
Yep, nothing. I like the fact the AI gave up on rubber banding on that final lap. Just like, no, bollocks to this. Well, wow. That was boring.
That was bad.
I've seen the race you should do next.
The Wild Drifter. I mean, that's just you. You are the Wild Drifter. I'm gonna do it with the new... I can't do it with the new car because that's for the other class. Okay. Shindo Nakamura? Hold on. He's a badass class is needed to... I love that. That's great.
Is that like Shinsuke's younger brother that we never heard about? All this time, Nakamura has been world famous, and his younger brother Shindo has just been sat there.
Shindo Hurricane Rana.
This complete anonymous person who was like, remember my name, it's the most unmemorable thing ever.
What has she done?
She's done nothing! She's just sort of hung around on the rooftops like Batman.
She's head of the Unbounded, who are currently doing nothing because we've come 8th in a race.
Yeah, you're really bringing down the city there, love. You're doing great there.
I'm definitely the Wild Drift. Right, sweet.
It's weird. It is like the... It's... Oh my god. It's like the drifting mechanics punish you for drifting. Do you know what I mean?
As soon as you drift, they're like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that.
It's like you press the button and go, what do you press that button for? What are you doing? I pressed the button marked drift. Drift? What are you doing drifting in this game?
It still gives you the points even if you crash, which is something that Need for Speed never did.
So I can't even do... Oh no! It's literally fucked up the main thing about Ridge Racer. Yeah, you're going to run out of time. Oh, you've somehow... You're just doing donuts now.
Yeah. Well, that was bollocks.
Can I have a go?
Yeah, you have a go.
Right, so away we go. And... Drift!
That was underwhelming.
And... Drift! Shit! Oh. It's like... The only way to do a drift properly is to press the drift button, immediately shit yourself and correct it, and so you end up barely doing a drift at all.
Yeah, otherwise you just overdrift and
Otherwise
crash.
you overdrift and crash, although maybe the game itself knows that, which is why it doesn't punish you for smashing into things when you drift.
They're like, we have made this shit, let's just go easy on them.
Right, so here we go. It's gonna, okay. That wasn't even a drift, I just spun!
It still snaps you out of it once you start spinning as well.
Okay, there was that.
But I mean, that was worse.
That was pathetic. Maybe with the drift physics, you can say, well, that's not Bugbear's, like, speciality. They've come in, they want to try and make a combat racing game. They've obviously felt compelled to keep the drifting in because it was such a big deal in previous Ridge Racer games. They failed miserably. Do they at least get car combat right?
Let's find out.
Right, so... car combat. This is Bugbear Entertainment's, you know, this is what they're good at. Flat Out Games, they did that really well. The Wreckfest game on Steam, really good at that. So, do they bring it to this game?
Hold on.
Eventually.
Hold on.
Oh,
He's gone flying.
what the fuck? You just drove into the back of a car and he just went, I'm over there now. So actually doing takedowns like Burnout doesn't work, but just punting someone lightly in the rear sends them into space, apparently.
I'm always punting people lightly in the rear.
Do you know what could have improved this game? I've just thought of something.
What's that?
Golden Age of racing physics. Can you imagine that for the takedowns? And just like flew off into the moon. That would have been amazing. Oh, and
The
over
thing
there.
is, if you're not boosting, it doesn't really count.
No.
That's one thing I've noticed. You have to be boosting to, like, frag someone. Why is
Really?
that? Why can't you just push them
Really?
into a wall?
Whereas the whole thing in Burnout games is that you had to do takedowns to earn boost in the first place.
Yeah, surely that makes more sense.
Yeah, it does, but
Otherwise, I can't gain places, really.
no, not really. Until the AI give up and be like,
Also-
oh, let's let you in, because it's like those sports days where no one's allowed to win.
Also, you need the boost to destroy stuff, so you can't destroy stuff without it. So you have to make a choice. Do I want to destroy stuff or take people down?
Yeah.
And it's kind of both. I want to do both, and I'm doing none.
Also, I'm going to say the actual destruction physics are very underwhelming.
yeah.
But the whole build-up of like, oh, you can destroy buildings and stuff. It's like the walls are made of sort of powder. It's like you're sort of knocking over a pile of washing up liquid.
I thought I'd try.
And then some things are just completely invincible, apparently.
Apparently so.
So we've already got that weird situation where some things are destroyable, but most isn't.
Yeah, you
and
can't
then some
tell.
things that are destroyable, you have to do a quick time event whilst doing 150 kilometers an hour.
Which doesn't feel like 150 kilometers an hour
No.
because we're all going like 20.
No, honestly, this is what people
20
rag on
though.
like Gran Turismo for. That poor sense, but at least Gran Turismo's like, well, in real life, it's, you know, kind of like that. You know,
Explode gas truck!
how are you supposed to respond?
Yeah, I did. You're right. I crashed. They could have told me earlier though.
Yeah, destroy that cat. Oh, you've missed it.
Man.
Yeah, that's weird as well. Like, you'll get to the end of the race and it'll be like, you had 6 targets destroyed, you missed them all. You told me about 2 of them, and of those 2, 1 I missed because you told me the warning when we were driving past it, and the other, I forgot to press the contextual button, the blow everything up button.
Right, I'm going to save the blow everything up button for something I can destroy. Let's see if we can redeem this game with its destruction engine.
Good luck.
Probably not though.
Oh, here we
Destroy
go.
market.
Here comes the market. Here we go.
Market.
Oh! What?
We just went through it. We didn't even see inside. Where's
You
the
just
internals?
smashed a door and then that was it. You're really bringing the city down, Nay.
I know.
Yeah. They're gonna have to spend weeks replacing one door.
I'm trying to destroy stuff and it's not letting me.
This is so weird.
No, you want no.
It's like being a little kid in a playpen and you're given all these toys, and then you go to play with one toy and it's like, no, you're not supposed to play with that one.
Not yet.
But I thought you said I could play with all of them. Yeah, you can. Have a load of fun throwing these toys around, but not that one.
Only in the right order.
And only at the right moment. You can play with these walls that are actually made of dust, and fuck,
Bye.
just what?
It's underwhelming. Even if he's on fire, it's underwhelming.
It's like the game gets to this bit and it's like, we know it was kind of underwhelming, so we'll make it look spectacular and
We were like instantly at the start line. That was odd. That was
weird.
That was strange. I'm glad I came 9th. Do you want to try and create a city?
Yes, I'm bored of a racing game. Let's play The Sims.
Let's make our own race.
Yes.
Flapsville.
Narrate that, lady. This city, Flapsville. No, I can't. I gotta do another take.
My name is Chief Flaps. Really? Remember forget my name. Forget my name.
We are the uncheesed. We are the uncheesed, and we're here to take down Flaps. No, I can't say that with a straight face. Even like the moody woman's just like, no, I can't. He just keeps corpsing. The Flaps Grand Prix.
Yes, Flaps GP. It's like the Nürburgring. There's Flaps and Flaps GP.
Yes. The Flapschleif.
Yeah.
This is a short track. 10-second laps.
Here we go. We're gonna have like the Indy 500 here.
I should have named it the Flaps 500.
Do you want to just put stuff in the way?
Yes. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Sand pile.
Oh, just.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh,
Please just put a massive jump on the first cut.
right, there we go. And then here we go. You know how Medal of Honor Warfighter was annoying us until it completely broke? I think we're about to bring about this game's demise in a similar fashion. There we go. Right, so we've got jumps around there. We've broken Nay.
I love it.
Broken Nay Hardy over there.
I love it.
Right, so round here.
Can we just put a massive obstacle?
Can we not rotate the jump as well? What the fuck? I have to put one there. There we go. Just put a jump in the middle of the road. There we go.
You'll have to get past this.
There we go. Just put jumps all over the place. Right, back. There we go. Right, what have we done here? Right, there we go.
Can we even get by that?
Probably not, but that's the point. Right, free drive. Here we go. Away we go.
In the Flaps GP, here we go.
The world's first ever Flaps GP on the streets of Flapsville, Tennessee.
AJ is leading the pack.
Right,
We're coming up to the first jump.
Alright, coming around to turn one. All going smoothly so far. Nothing out of the ordinary. So, we're going round here. Do. And up ahead, we're coming to the start finish line.
What's this?
And here we go, we've got a tough turn one, which you've actually got to take in out of the track. Out of the track. Brilliant. Right, now we've respawned. Right, here we go. Over into turn two. Pick your poison. Where do you go?
We saw the floor.
We glitched through the track. Right, return to the editor. Okay, we've made it through the first few turns. Right, now what?
More items.
Items.
Just a half pipe in the middle of the...
Do. What the Okay, we'll put one there.
One in the floor.
We'll put one... Okay. There's now a half pipe buried underground. That's what you didn't see in any of Jeff Marshall's Secrets of the Underground there.
Just in case you go through the floor.
Nick, no, alongside Kilburn High Road Station, as you leave on the train, look out to your right of the tube train, and you will see a buried half pipe. God. For a moment, I thought, the customization aspect might be bringing the game back a bit, and then it bugged out spectacularly. I was like, no, it's still derpy. This is kind of like that Watchmen The End Is Nigh level of derpy. It's still a bad game, but at least it's saving itself by just sort of indulging itself in the... What the fuck?
Let's have an explosive truck.
Yes, let's do that.
After the half pipe.
There we go. Got slalom around the truck. It's like that level in the Italian Job. You know, the mini game where you have to swerve between the buses.
Yes.
An entire gas station just in the middle of the road.
Yep. And one on the train tracks. Fuck it.
Does that mean a train will come along mid-race and blow the gas?
It's a gas
floating status to me. Hang on! I've had a genius idea. Go back up the road.
Okay.
Put the biggest jump possible.
Big jump McCarthy.
Right, there we go. Right, to the right a bit. Actually, just do it all across the road.
Fuck it. You go into the gas station.
You go into the gas station, which is in the middle of the mainline railways.
Right, after an explode... Right, okay, that's good.
There we go. See how many of those floating gas stations you can take out.
If you land a bit early, you can have another
There
one.
we go. Yes, lovely. Oh, this is genius. The Flaps GP is going to be the greatest thing ever.
What about a pile of explosives, some fuel barrels?
Absolutely. Right. Just all across the road. Gas can bowling.
Hold on, there's too many objects near.
Just spawn all over the place. And the camera's fucked off over there. Camera's, I'm not going with you. I do not support this egregious waste.
I think it's time to start the race.
Oh my god, can I drive the race?
Please
I'll drive the first race. We'll both have a go at the race. Right. Here we go, full on race. Away we go.
That guy hasn't even got... It's like...
This guy hasn't even started. He wants no part to play.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there he goes. Away.
Whee!
Whee! And he has him. Right, and now what do the AI make of that? Oh no! What is going on? Will the CPU respawn them on the other side? No! Oh no! It's a disaster. None of the AI can
Try
make
and
it
go around the edge.
Yeah,
Go around
right.
the edge.
Round here, lads. Round here.
Come
There
on,
we go.
lads.
Way.
Alright, give it some power on the
Oh no,
jump.
they made it through. Right, here we go.
Half
Now
pipe,
the
half
pipes.
pipe. Alright, give it some power.
Right.
Give
and
it some
then- Oh!
Gas
I missed-
station!
No, I missed them all, bollocks. Never mind. I have to say, I'm almost impressed that the frame rate is not tanking. This is already doing a lot better than Full Auto 2. I've got to say, can you imagine Full Auto 2 right now? That would have been single figures on the frame rate. I don't want to live on this planet anymore! And the game hasn't respawned us!
Shit! Where are we?
just in a car
We're in a
park.
car park. We're pissed out.
God, just focus the screen! No! This is the best thing!
Try and get out. Power through that side.
And I can't escape. I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from this car park.
I don't need
This game.
I want
I've got
to
to-
break free.
Got to break. We can't get out.
Do you know? I think this is an appropriate place
This
to
is the
leave
appropriate
it.
place to end it, unless you want to try and hit those gas stations.
No,
but
I'm
otherwise,
good. I'm good.
Okay, right. I'm just gonna park up over here and
Okay, just make sure you get in the lines.
there we go. Oh, sorry. There
perfect.
we go. Right, perfect. Here we go. He's going full ollie ollie 2 on the shit. Whoa! What is that? Frontside flip into a trash can. Wow. To the stratosphere. Ended up at that observation tower, and we're back in the car park. No, he's fucked.
Oh,
Way! With a tree glitching through the half pipe, I'd like to point that out.
hey.
Oh, I've got to catch the train! And then here we go.
On the
Gonna try and catch the train! Oh,
I did brake. Didn't really help.
now he's catching the train! Get the train!
Yes. Go, go, go.
Go on, get the train! Go on!
Come
He needs to get that train to work!
Come
No.
back. Hello?
Excuse me! Do you mind? There's a bus stop in the ramp!
Mate.
Out of the way, you pleb!
Right, so we got the train. Now we're going to get the bus. Well,
Peanut. Oh, oops. Oh, here we go. Where's he going to land? Oh, he's body slammed a gas station.
Hi. Hi. Do you mind?
So I just
Do you
respawned
mind?
respawned and blew you up whilst respawning. You! Oh, you!
That's gonna have to do. That's gonna have to do. So that was Ridge Racer Unbounded.
That was, and I'll tell you what, I've just noticed as well. Look at some of the floating objects. We
Oh.
found the Medal of Honor Warfighter section.
Hold on though, is that just a poster? Look, it's flapping in the wind.
It's just like a poster on someone's bedroom wall. Oh dear. So yeah, this has been Ridge Racer Unbounded.
It's a game.
It is a game. Unfortunately, it has the Ridge Racer name on it. I have no idea why. They clearly decided a drastic reinvention of the formula was needed. So they decided to make it dark and edgy and gritty and basically try and spoof Burnout and Flat Out. And in theory, bringing in Bugbear to do that kind of game should have worked. They're very good at that. They've got a great track record. But it just didn't work. This game would have been poor on its own. It's even worse as a Ridge Racer game, but fortunately, the
editor is
derpy track
hilarious.
editor has kind of salvaged this game. It's all like Medal of Honor Warfighter. We spent most of this game grumpy, and then we found the derpy physics.
I have something we could leave in the comments.
Go on.
Leave in the comments best unexpected little modes in games. So the game might not be that good.
Yep.
But there's a mode that just redeems the entire game. So like track editor was hilarious.
Yep, absolutely. Crash mode in Burnout games.
Crash mode in Burnout,
When
I
it
mean-
came out in Burnout 2, that was...
Yeah, the
you know,
game's good in Burnout, but crash mode's great.
absolutely, yeah, that's even better.
So just really good little modes in games that aren't the main mode. But
Stunts mode in Flat Out.
Yes.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
another one.
So think of some more of those.
Yep.
Leave a
Meanwhile-
like if you like this video.
Yep, please do. And,
Subscribe if you're new here.
Yep, and we'll see you guys next time in the new look and new look Armbar Arcade.